Welcome to Strolling Down Memory Lane.
But right now, if you've enjoyed the program, if you drop us a card, letter, and email that address on the screen there, check our webpage out, and you guys can see us 24/7 worldwide on www, YouTube, or www.godtube.com. Anywhere in the whole world. We've heard from 21 countries so far and about 60,000 viewers in 4.5 months. We think that's incredible, and we didn't ever dream we'd get this far. But we thank the Lord for that anyway. So right now, without further ado, my wife studied hard, so I'm sure she has some good encouraging words for you because she does every single week. So without further ado, here she is, my sweet wife, Willie Pollard.
Well, folks, we do hope once again this week you're enjoying our program. You're enjoying our first-timers on Strolling Down Memory Lane as well as our other guests. And I want to mention a very thoughtful person right now before I get started with the devotional thoughts. And as you noticed, some flowers on the piano when Billy was playing. In fact, I think he's zooming up on those flowers right now. I have a sister-in-law, Billy's sister back in the state of New Hampshire. Margie is her name. And she is going through some surgery. In fact, she's in the hospital today. But she knew that my birthday was coming up, and she was so thoughtful, and I appreciate that so much. She made sure that I had flowers for my birthday, and folks, I'd say that's a pretty thoughtful person to think of someone else other than herself, especially at this time. So we would ask that you would pray for Billy's sister Margie, that she'll have a speedy recovery. I want to talk to you today about distressed travelers. And I want to share with you about this couple that was on a long journey from Hong Kong to Chicago. And on this long journey, they became very frustrated. They had a 7-hour delay, and then they had a 3-hour layover. And things weren't just going right at all. And because of the delay, they missed their connecting flight just by 20 minutes. And so the airlines agreed to put them up in a motel. In the motel, as the staff was trying to get them a room and take care of them and make sure their luggage got up to the room, one of the hotel staff members looked at this couple and said, "Distressed travelers." You can sure tell that that's exactly what they are, distressed travelers. And folks, I thought about that as we go through this world. As Betty sang at the very beginning of the program, this world is not my home. And we are travelers going through this world, going to our heavenly home. And if we're not careful along the way, the cares and burdens of this old world can bog us down, and they can rob us of our joy and our happiness. We can become known as distressed travelers in need of encouragement. And I want to share with you from the book of Matthew, chapter 11, verse 28. This verse says, "Come unto me, all ye that labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest." Jesus will give us rest if we will just come unto him. All he asks is that we just take the time to pray, really get to know him, and just come unto him, and he will give us that rest. And I want to ask you today, are you a distressed traveler? If you are, just lean on God. His love and his care will restore your heart. I want to leave you with this little poem. It simply says, "Strength and courage for the weary, God's own hand to guide each day. This and more is for the asking, when we meditate and we pray." Folks, meditate and pray and ask the Lord for help. He's right there. We're never alone. He's right there and ready and willing to help us. As you travel life's weary road, let Jesus lift your heavy load. Thank you.
Sweetheart, you did another marvelous job.
Well, thank you. And you know that song that Betty sang at the beginning of the program, "This World Is Not My Home," would have fit in very good right after my devotion, but unfortunately that one's already done. But anyhow, I trust that you will just lean on the Lord.